You ever notice how everything these days feels like a race? Like if you're not constantly doing something, posting, improving, achieving, that you're already behind? Everyone's out here sprinting like life's a trend that's about to end. But here's the thing, and I say this as someone who's been there. Patience is the cheat code that nobody wants to use because it's boring. It's that quiet skill that doesn't look cool, doesn't get likes, but somehow makes everything work out better. And I want to talk about that today. Not in a you should meditate for 10 hours kind of way, but in a real, yeah, life is tough and slow kind of way. We live in the now generation. You can literally order food, clothes, or an entire couch from your phone without even leaving your bed. If a video takes more than 3 seconds to load, I'm like, well, I guess I don't need to fix my car. So yeah, patience feels kind of outdated. But the truth is, impatience doesn't speed anything up. It's just making us miserable while we wait. I used to think if something wasn't happening right now, it meant that it wasn't supposed to happen. Like if success or love or even confidence didn't show up on schedule, maybe I was just unlucky. But the more I've lived, and I'm still learning this, the more I realized that good things do come. They just don't follow your personal calendar. Patience isn't just sitting there and doing nothing. It's not waiting on the couch and hoping the universe delivers you a life update. Real patience is staying calm and consistent when nothing seems to be changing. It's studying for that test when your grades aren't improving. It's going to the gym again, even when your reflection looks exactly the same as yesterday. It's working on that project when you know it probably won't get any views on YouTube, but it still feels like it matters. That's patience. Doing the right thing before it pays off. And that's hard, like painfully hard, because your brain is constantly screaming, why am I not there yet? And the answer, honestly, is because you're still becoming the kind of person that can't handle being there. And while you're going through all of this, it really seems like you are just dragging yourself through life. And that's the part that nobody shows on social media. We see the before and after. The I dropped out of school and now I own a business posts. The I was sad but now I travel for a living TikToks. We've all seen them. But none of those people talk about the in-between. The part where nothing's happening except for you questioning all your life decisions. Part where nothing's happening except you questioning all of your life decisions at 2 a.m. That's the boring middle part. And if you can get through all of that, if you can keep going when it feels like no one's watching, when you're not sure it's even worth it, that's where patience lives. That's where character gets built. It's like planting seeds. No one looks at the dirt and says, wow, what a beautiful plant. But months later, that dirt turns into something living. You just had to trust the process enough to not dig it up every 2 days to check the progress. Have you ever looked back and realized that something didn't happen the way you wanted or even what you wanted, but it actually ended up working out later? That's just the universe's way of saying that it has everything under control. I remember wanting certain things so bad, even now. Jobs, girlfriends, opportunities. And when they didn't happen, I would get frustrated. But later, I realized if I had gotten them, I wouldn't have been ready. Like I wanted the blessing, but I didn't have the patience to maintain it. Sometimes patience isn't about waiting for something, it's about growing into someone. Here's another thing people don't talk about enough. Impatience doesn't just make you anxious, it can make you quit right before things were about to work. You'll never know how close you were if you give up too soon. And most of us, we are usually way closer than we think. Impatience will tell you that it's never going to happen. Impatience will reaffirm that it will happen eventually. Which sounds obvious, but the difference between those two mindsets can literally change your entire life trajectory. It's like trying to bake a cake and opening the oven every 2 minutes. You're just letting all the heat out. Then you get mad at the cake for not rising fast enough. Meanwhile, the recipe didn't say anything about checking the cake every 2 minutes. It's not just about goals either, it's about people. Learning to be patient with others can be even harder. Everyone is on their own timeline. Your friend might be figuring out college or raising a child while you're still figuring yourself out, and that's okay. Someone else might seem ahead, but they're probably stressed out too. You don't have to compare your chapter 3 to someone else's chapter 20. That's like judging your Monday morning by someone else's highlight reel. Patience in relationships, friendships, family, dating, it's all about understanding that people need time to grow just like you do. You can't rush someone else's growth any more than you can rush your own healing. Here's the trick that I learned. Patience doesn't mean you stop moving. It means you stop panicking while you move. You can still work, dream, build, create, but do it from a place of peace, not pressure. Use the waiting season to prepare for what you want. If you want opportunities, start building the skills now. If you want love, learn how to love yourself first. If you want success, start practicing discipline on a small scale. It's more than waiting, it's investing. The most successful people I've ever seen aren't only rich, but fulfilled. The ones who understand the long game. They don't chase instant gratification, they play the marathon. They know that slow progress is still progress. They don't freak out when things take time, they expect it. And when you're patient, you stop obsessing over how long it takes, and you start enjoying the fact that you're still in the game. Let's be honest, patience is super annoying. Waiting for something when you've done everything right feels like the universe is just messing with you. Like, oh, you're trying your best? Cool, here's another lesson. But those lessons, as long as you grow, they get easier to handle and learn from. Because when you learn to be calm in the storm, you become unstoppable when the moment finally comes. So yeah, it won't give you those instant results or viral fame or overnight success, but it'll give you something way better: peace. It's what separates people who burn out from people who build something that lasts. It's the space between who you are and where you are going. It's up to you how you handle that space. So if you're in that waiting season right now, if things feel slow, unclear, or stuck, don't rush it. You're not behind. You're just becoming. And one day, you're gonna look back and realize the waiting wasn't wasted time. It was preparation time. Be patient with life, with others, and especially with yourself. You're doing better than you think. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Time is a sort of river of passing events, and strong is its current. No sooner is a thing brought to sight than it is swept by and another thing takes its place." It's a good reminder that everything, good or bad, eventually moves along. So don't fight the flow, be patient with it, because the river is still carrying you forward, even if you feel like you're standing still. Thanks for watching. Take a deep breath, trust your timing, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.